Hello everybody and welcome to another day in Pokemon Heart Gold. My name is Scotty and I'm super excited today to be continuing our shiny badge quest in Pokemon Heart Gold. And by continuing, I truly mean just beginning. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hopeful that today is going to be the day that we end up finding the starter that we've been looking for, or a starter. I'd be happy with anything, honestly. Maybe that's not true. I'm mostly hoping that we end up getting the Cyndaquil. That's my hope. That's my dream, but we're just gonna have to wait and see if that is indeed what ends up happening here. Totodile is not shiny, Chikorita is not shiny, and Cyndaquil is also not shiny. Hey, how's it going, Shadow? Welcome to the stream, my dude. It's good to see your face. How are you doing today on this fine Thursday afternoon? Hopefully you're doing well today, dude. Welcome on in. Also good to see you, Petrichor and Reese. Good to see you guys. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well today. No shinies there. Guys, today we are going to be making it 2 odds quite easily. We're going to be passing the 8192 unless we find a shiny beforehand, but I mean, the odds of that happening are just exactly what they are. They are the odds. Hello, Red Ranger. Hey, yo. How's it going, dude? Welcome on into the stream, man. It's good to see your face here. Welcome. You're going to have to let me know, vote in the chat. Which starter do you anticipate we're going to be finding today, if any of them? I thought it would be fun to include none of the above, just to, you know, throw it in there, see if anyone wants to vote for that. Guys, welcome on in. It's so good to see your face. It is so good to be here, to be live. I'm excited to be here, guys. It's going to be a good day. Hopefully you guys are feeling it too. No shinies there. No shinies there. What have you guys been up to? Have you guys been doing any shiny hunts alongside us today? You're gonna have to let me know. What's up, Scotty? Brian, what's good? Welcome on into the stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. Dude, I'm doing well, man. How are you doing today? You doing any shiny hunts alongside us? Anyone doing any shiny hunts alongside us? Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm hopeful that we can move out of the lab. It would be great if we could maybe go touch some grass in a little bit. I would love to see that. CW Regret, how goes it? It's going well. Welcome on into the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome. Good to see your face. How are you doing on this fantastic Thursday evening? By the way, guys, I want to thank everybody who's liked the stream so far. It really does help out, or so I am told. Thank you for liking the stream. I really do appreciate it. How have you guys been? It's been so long since I've seen your guys' face. I don't think I've been live. This is the first time this week that I've been live. So yeah, guys, how are you? So good to see you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile, and nothing is shiny. But it is going very, very well, and I love to see that. Love to see that. Now we are so close to odds. 8,031 encounters to odds being 8192. And oh man, guys, you know, you hate to go over odds in any full odds hunt. It's not necessarily something that you're looking forward to, going over odds, but we're gonna go over odds today. We're gonna find a shiny first, whichever truly happens first. But I'm excited. We're getting closer to the end. I don't think I've ever reached odds or anywhere near odds when resetting for a shiny starter in Heart Gold, my dude. I wish I could relate. I wish I could relate, man. I wish. No, it's truly not that bad. It's not too bad. That is very lucky, though. That is very, very lucky, CW Regret. That is something else, man. Yeah, it is the fastest full odds 8192 hunt that there is. But yeah, my luck is not quite there for it. I'd love to see that Cyndaquil is leading in the polls. Everybody vote for Cyndaquil. Love to see that. So great. I hope that it's Cyndaquil. I hope we get the fire Echidna. Good morning, Cerulean. Good to see your face. Braxton, what's good? How's it going? Are there any ways to increase your odds during the playthrough, hunting, chaining, etc.? Oh, Braxton, that's a great question, man. Unfortunately, no. Well, that's not entirely true. I do have one way, one singular way to increase the odds in this Gen 4 game, and that would be through Masuda hunting, which would be eggs, which is not something that I'm really looking for. I don't really want to do that. Out of all of the hunts that I could do, I really don't want to have to go for a Masuda hunt in Gen 4. That does not sound like fun for me. I could do it, but I just don't think I want to. I don't want to. But yeah, no, that's the only way to increase odds in this game. There is no other way to increase the odds. We're going to be at a flat 81.92 unless for whatever reason we do choose to go for a Masuda, which I don't think is going to happen. That's a great question though, man. That's a great question. I said out loud, that's lucky, and Shadow went, yeah, and I'm just says the man who went 500 for Toto. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Was that Shadow that went 500, or are we talking about my insane luck for Totodile? My Totodile magnetism? You got a couple of shiny Onyx and Hitmonlee on vacation, dude. Let's go. Love that. 401 for Totodile? Are you kidding me? That's pretty good. That's really good, dude. That is something else. I love to hear that for you. I mean, I guess it makes a little bit more sense now why you went like, what, 30K for a shiny? Makes a little bit more sense now. That being said, I mean, honestly, just kind of, the 81.92 is going to do it at once, right? So it's just going to be something else. I don't know, man. We're just going to have to wait and see what ends up happening. You're voting Cyndaquil today? Dude, I love to hear that. Let's go, dude. Thank you for voting Cyndaquil. Thank you for liking the stream as well. See, deserved. Rude. Shadow, I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude to you, man. It's too early in the stream for me to be rude to you. Let's be nicer to Shadow. Shadow, I hope that you never go over odds again for a shiny. That's my hope for you. I've got like 4 shiny Totodile and 2 shiny Chikorita from Heart Gold, but I've yet to still get that single shiny Cyndaquil CW regret. My dude, I can relate to that in some ways. You know, it is one of those things where the first hunt that I did, I got a shiny Cyndaquil on the first try, but I failed it. I was not anticipating getting a shiny so quickly. I completely failed it. The video is actually up. I should probably link that in the description. Hey, Reese, can you, or one of the mods, can you just throw a reminder to do exclamation point Cyndaquil fail or exclamation point Cyndaquil, whatever it is, and we're gonna link that video into the commands, because I totally forgot that was probably a good idea to include that, so that way people don't have to go fishing for that. Did I miss getting any Rascal Chikoritas? Actually, no. So far, we've been pretty good today, you know? So we're just gonna see what ends up happening here. But thank you, Reese. I appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. I don't know why I have the instincts of a dinosaur. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, yeah? We'll have to see. No Rascal Chikoritas today. You got a shiny Pineco today, dude. Let's go. GG's on the shiny Pineco. I love to hear that for you. Pineco is such a great Pokemon to get. I'm assuming that's Pokemon Go. Is that right? That's really cool, dude. That is really, really cool. Any theme for the nicknames on this one, like the Zelda nicknames on Leaf Green? Honestly, I've just kind of decided to leave it open to chat. You know, like if you guys want, like we can, I'm open to whatever, but I kind of feel like if we go for a theme, my mods and I have talked about this a little bit. Like we've talked about how fun it would be to do like an Avatar: The Last Airbender theme, or to do, you know, something else, you know, just a different theme. But I also don't want to like exclude anybody that may not be a fan of the same fandom, right? So like, I'm thinking that if there's a good nickname that fits, that's not necessarily like, you know, concurrent with any themes or anything like that, we'll just maybe have fun with it, you know, kind of see what happens, right? But ultimately, I'm open to getting nickname suggestions from the chat, and we're just gonna kind of see what ends up happening with it, you know? What's up, FNAF brothers? How's it going? Welcome on in. Esme, good to see your face. Avatar theme would be so cool. I would love to do an Avatar theme. I think that would be a ton of fun, in all honesty. I do love me some Avatar: The Last Airbender, as you guys are probably very well aware. If you're familiar with the good old TikTok hunts with the lion turtle, then you're probably aware of my fandom of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Would be dope. Devs appreciate the inclusivity. Exactly. I agree. I think it would be dope. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, no, I love the Legend of Zelda nicknames that we've gotten for the Leaf Green playthrough. That has been seriously so much fun. Like, and it's been so creative to see the different nicknames that we've been able to find, like rupees for the Meowth. That's so good. That is so good. Yo, Tim, thank you so much for the follow or the sub. Appreciate that, dude. That's a little delayed, but appreciate that, dude. Thank you for coming in, dropping the sub. It's nice to meet you. My name is Scotty, and I'm a shiny hunter here on YouTube. And yeah, welcome on in, dude. It's good to see your face. You're gonna have to let me know if you are new here. Who's your favorite shiny Pokemon? Would love to hear from you in the chat. What if we get a regional Torterra which resembles a lion turtle? What? So, I mean, but the thing is Torterra is like Torterra and the lion turtle, they're both going off of the same, like, they're both inspired by like the same story, to my understanding. So they are basically, it basically already is lion turtle. You got a third one, I think? Heck yeah, dude, let's freaking go. Honestly, Pineco is one of those shinies that I hope I get in this playthrough. I will absolutely headbutt trees for a shiny Pineco. I think that would be so much fun. I think that would be great. Charizard's shiny is awesome. Dude, I love Charizard's shiny, man. Dude, I was scrolling through YouTube earlier today. And, oh, who was it, man? Anyway, somebody was doing a video and they were talking about, like, it was Vintendo. And who was it? Who was his guest guy? Who was the guest? Anyway, they were doing a video on like blindly rank your favorite shiny Pokemon. And the first Pokemon that comes up is a Dragonite, but with Charizard's coloration for Charizard's shiny. Beautiful, beautiful shiny. Oh man, I easily put that in my own personal ranking of #1 on my list. That was a beautiful shiny. Loved to see that. We are so close to going over odds. 8,100 right now, right? 81. We've got 92 encounters until we end up getting 2 odds. Are we gonna beat odds, chat? Or are odds gonna beat us? Are we going to see this sparkle before we get to 8192? I don't know. But if it ever stops, I'll glow. What? What? You saw that too? Dude, I love Nintendo's videos, man. They're so much fun as I'm scrolling through. I love catching those when they're up. Makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. Going over the odds for the Heart Gold Soul Silver starter is wild, lol. Dude, it is something else. I don't know if I should feel accomplished or what, but you know, we're feeling feelings today. That's what I think. This is payback for the total odds. If that's the case, dude, like if the game knows after those like hard resets, after getting what, 4, 5 in like a 24-hour period, then like, yeah, we're probably gonna go like to 50, 60,000 before we end up getting a shiny. So we're gonna have to see. we'll see what happens, but who knows? Don't say that. I can't not say that. What's good, Silver? Good to see you, my dude. Make it to 6 Totodiles, full team of Toto. Dude, I swear, if we get, I think we're gonna, I'm worried that we're going to get another Totodile, I'm not gonna lie. But I also like, dude, guys, I just want the shiny Cyndaquil. I just would like to reclaim the shiny Cyndaquil that was never really meant to be, but I really wanted it to be, you know? Man, it would be so good to get that shiny Cyndaquil. But if we end up getting a Chikorita or a Totodile, guys, I think that the game is spoken. I don't know if I'm gonna have the heart to truly keep going, you know, after phasing with 5 Totodiles in a row. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's not gonna be fun. I'll tell you that for free. I'll tell you that. They're just gonna shine for you. Glorious mustache, my dude. Trust. My bro, thank you so much. I will say this about the stash. I don't know if you should get used to it yet. I would say this. I will say this. I really, truly feel like I am just a middle schooler who is trying to look cool. That's how the stash is kind of making me feel at the moment. But that being said, my dude, I'm just glad that genetics has blessed me with more than 1 facial hair. That is something else. You know, welcome on in, Taylor. It's good to see your face here, man. Which is cooler, Gyarados or Scyther? Ooh, my dude. Ooh, my dude. You know, I'm probably gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with Gyarados on that one, and that's not necessarily because I think that Scyther is less cool. It is because I've actually used Gyarados on teams before and I've never used Scyther or Scizor or even Kleavor on any of my teams in any of my Pokemon games, but I have used the shiny Gyarados many a times in many a playthrough. So it's hard to say for certain, but I'm gonna give the love today to Gyarados. That's what I think. What do you think? What do you think? Who do you think is cooler, Gyarados or Scyther? No, it looks great. I appreciate you saying that, Esme. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll see if I keep it. I don't really know yet. We're just gonna have to play it by ear and see. I'm not opposed. Scyther is the coolest of its line, in your opinion? Matt, I totally feel that. Scyther is rad, dude. It's such a cool one. I love Scizor. I think Scizor is really cool, but at the same time, like, it barely resembles a Scyther, you know? Kleavor, I thought, did some justice. That was pretty sick. I really liked Kleavor, you know? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. More than one facial hair. Nice. I've been working all my life for that achievement, Shadow. I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad that I finally got more than one facial hair. Wow, genetics, thank you. Thank you. Which evolution is your favorite? Oh, Leafeon, hands down. Leafeon is just the homie. He is just the coolest, dude. I love him. I wish he had a better shiny, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I want to go through Pokemon Legends Arceus with a shiny Leafeon, just so that I can, because I can, really, is what it is. And I want to just love using a shiny Leafeon. I just think that would be a ton of fun. Scizor is one of my favorite mons. I can clear Mewtwo. Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Scizor was like made for Mewtwo. Honestly, like literally just made to combat Mewtwo, except for in Gen 2. In Gen 2, it really wasn't all that great still. You know, it didn't have the best moveset, but you know, it looked cool. It looked pretty good, but it wasn't until that physical special split that that Scyther, Scizor, they really started to shine. They really started to shine at that point, you know? That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I really shouldn't say anything about this. I've used a Scizor 0 times in any of my teams, but, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just time for that physical special split. Dude, yeah, it did wonders for all of those Pokemon, man. You gotta love that. I think it finally made Arcanine somewhat viable, too, which was very exciting. Love that for our boy Arcanine. Let's get some hashtag Arcanine love in the chat, am I right? Steel and bug moves didn't get great until gens 4 and 5. Yeah, yeah. Specifically bug moves. But bug came back fighting, dude. Like once Leech Life became like a higher base, you know, a higher damaging attack, it became a pretty good move. It became very good. Very good. Def approved. It's got the Scotty stamp of approval. People gotta love, gotta give love to Charmeleon, even though he's the least popular out of his evolution line. He's still pretty cool. Yeah, Charmeleon, he's got like that tood, you know? He's got the tood really going for him, where he just looks like, he just looks grumpy, but like in an endearing way, you know? He's just kind of like, he knows that he's like in the awkward teenage years of his life, and he's just embracing it with like the sass and the tood that it deserves. In my opinion. I agree. Everybody say something nice about Charmeleon in the chat. I need to see everybody say something nice. Like, his tail shines brighter than Charmander and Charizard's. Or something like, I don't know. Just say something nice about Charmeleon, okay? That would mean a lot to me. He's a Pokemon. There you go. It's better than a Digimon, right? Right? Really appealing to my audience right now. Huh. Pretty great. I didn't expect it, but Hisui and Growlithe has slowly crept into a favorite Mon list. Let's go. I also love that he's Rockhead on Hisui and Arcanine. Dude, it's really good, right? It is really, really good. So my one qualm, is that the right word? My biggest complaint about the Hisuian forms in Pokemon Legends Arceus is it feels like you get them too late. Like by the time that I finally got to like Hisuian Arcanine and Hisuian Growlithe, I felt like my fire spot had already been claimed and I already had a rock type, you know? Like I couldn't, I don't know, like it felt like it was too late in the game. The same thing with Hisuian Voltorb. Like I was devastated that I got the Hisuian Voltorb like at the last area. That was just devastating to me. It really takes too long to find it. Yeah, agreed. I absolutely agree. Have you tried remastered? No, I haven't even played any of the Luigi's Mansions, dude. I can't even say that I'm a Nintendo fan. I've never even Nintendo'd before because I've never played any of the Luigi's Mansions. Have you played it though? Did you enjoy it? I hope you enjoyed it, man. You take that back. Terrariumon is way better than Charmeleon. What? Pokemon versus Digimon has been going on for years. I know this is true, and I've always been Team Pokemon. I've always been Team Pokemon. That Chikorita looked a little sus to me. That's why I went through the second go through. Shiny Biscuit Wen, dude, what's good, Pyrofoam? Dude, it's so good to see your face. Welcome on in, man. Shiny Biscuit Wen, dude, he's having a nap right now. I was actually surprised. It's like 115 out. Okay, it's only 106, maybe 108. How warm is it outside? It's hot outside. But Biscuit was outside. He was sunbathing before I went live. So I was like, all right. You want to lay down in the sun, my dude? You have fully embraced Arizona. That's great. I'm so happy for you. Like truly just loving it. I'm shiny hunting in Hisui and Growlithe and it's taking ages. Oh my dude, are you doing like random encounters for it? Are you doing like the methods for it, like going through the outbreaks? Dude, that's such a fun hunt though. I'm wishing you all of the luck. You're gonna have to let me know when you get it. Love Hisui and Arcanine. Such a cool Pokemon. Luigi Dark Moon on 3DS will always be #1. Really? Hold up, don't even hate on. Listen, chat, I'm really sorry if I offended anybody by saying Digimon was less than Pokemon. I'm truly speaking out of ignorance. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to start this war. Listen, I'm very sorry. But you know what I love to see? I love to see that Cyndaquil is leading in the polls. Let's go, Cyndaquil. Hashtag, we love him. I'm not hunting outbreaks. I just max the dex. Let's go to get as many odds as I can. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's so much fun. I love shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. It is seriously such a fun game. I was thinking I was going to do that again here pretty soon. Last semester, I actually started like just in my off time where I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't streaming, I wasn't creating content or anything like that. I started a new file of Pokemon Legends Arceus with the idea that I was going to do like a shiny area quest or like a shiny badge quest for it where, you know, find a shiny Pokemon before you defeat every noble Pokemon or whatever it is. And I just have not progressed in that at all. So I don't know, maybe I'll do like a series of that or something. Like, it's such a good game. I absolutely love Pokemon Legends Arceus. To date, I still think it is the best Pokemon game on the Switch. I think it is so good. I love it so much. Has some of the best shiny hunting in your opinion? You like Scarlet and Violet, but it's missing the shiny sound. I was strongly displeased that they took out the shiny sound in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh, here we are, guys. This is it. This is it. We are literally at odds on this encounter. Are we getting the shiny at odds? The answer is no, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially gone over odds. Wah, wah. That is so sad. That is so sad for us. But now is where the fun begins. We get to go over odds. Big womp womp. Yeah, no, Taylor, I genuinely feel like they created or they started work on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I think, before they realized like how great the shiny mechanics and like how it was in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I was talking about this last stream even, Taylor, how like I loved Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think it is a great game, but I will say that in many ways it feels as though they've taken out elements of Pokemon from the game. I mean, we talk about the shiny noise, sure, that's a thing, but the fact that overworld abilities don't exist anymore and have all been replaced by the sandwich mechanic, which to some extent, yes, that is easier for a new player to understand. If I want to increase grass type Pokemon spawns, I should just make a grass type sandwich, right? Instead of having the harvest ability, which would increase grass type spawns. But in my opinion, I just feel like it was missing too many elements of Pokemon. It just took out too much from that. Honestly, maybe this is it for me. Maybe this is it. Maybe my biggest complaint about Scarlet and Violet. Sure, it's got bugs, or as some people call it, character. It's got character, but truly the most criminal thing from Scarlet and Violet is sandwiches. I just did not like that system at all. And maybe people are gonna disagree with me, but in my opinion, that just took me out of the world of Pokemon so much, so much. Like, the fact that Synchronize no longer increases the chances that I'm going to find an adamant Pokemon if I have an adamant synchronized Pokemon is just so sad to me. It just doesn't feel right at all. Over odds, sad trombone. Wah, wah. Allow me to play a sad song on the world's smallest violin. Thank you guys. I appreciate your support in these trying times as odds appear to be just a figment of our imagination. We don't even know what shinies are anymore. It's been so long since we've even seen a shiny Pokemon. We don't even know if they're real. We've been told. All right, I hope Pokemon Legends ZA has more like DNA from PLA than CSV. Absolutely agreed with you, my dude. I'm hopeful. We're gonna see what happens with it. Honestly, we haven't seen anything from this, you know, like it's gonna be really interesting. I'm really excited for when the news starts to drop for that game. I'm really excited to like report the news on this. I'm excited for that time. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. I've already enjoyed doing the some speculation, the like 2 speculative videos that I've done on Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm very excited to talk more about it once we get a little bit more info. It would be cool to see that it still exists. Preach, dude, preach. Honestly, I mean, like, I get that, you know, for like, I understand that on Pokemon Day, you have to announce something to appease the Pokemon fans, right? But I'm still kind of surprised that they decided to announce Pokemon Legends ZA when it's not coming out this year. Like, it's coming out in 2025. We don't even know when in 2025. I don't think it's coming out in June or in January. I don't think so. I think I'm hoping that we're going to be getting it in like November. I want them to cook this game. I want them to just like really dive into it. There's so much lore that was missing from X and Y that we can establish in Legends ZA. And I don't want them to just rush it. I want it to be very well baked, well done. You know, not medium rare. I want it well done. It just breaks my heart because they did the mega tease and now I just want to play any games with megas. Right though? Dude, okay, but here's the thing, man. Like with the mega tease, again, I've said this a billion times. I just don't see a world where we don't get every mega Pokemon back in this game. Like all of the previous megas that have been released. Maybe not the, well, maybe Rayquaza and the origin forms. Maybe we get those, I don't know. But to me, like, it just, the last time that we got to use megas was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but it was restricted to solely the mega Pokemon that you can find within the Kanto Pokedex. If you wanted to use Mega Blaziken, so sorry. There's no plausible way that you can get a Blaziken in Pokemon Legends Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Not even a Legends game. But my hope is that we're gonna get like all of them back, every single one of them. But now that I'm thinking about it, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, that may be a very tall order to fill. Maybe a very tall order to fill. But it's not going to be the game in which we do competitive battles. So they could give it to us. That would be fun. You know, that would be cool. Let them be the big bads in the world, right? I think Shiny Cyndaquil looks like it got a tan. Absolutely it did. That boy has been baking in the sun and I love to see it. And I'm hoping that's what we get. Popular Community Day is at the end of August. Was that what was just announced? I had a Twitter notification. It was from Pokemon Go, so I'm assuming that's what it was. That's kind of cool. That's pretty exciting. Poplio Day. How do we feel about it, chat? I will probably play it at my desk, maybe. Maybe. It's August. It's going to be hot in Arizona. My only worry is how much Game Freak likes to establish a usable Pokemon and then take them away in future games. Ooh, that is a good worry. But the thing is yes, like even in Pokemon Legends Arceus, right? Like we got some new Pokemon that were very competitively viable. And while they weren't in base game for Scarlet and Violet, they were introduced through Pokemon Home. And there was even an event for a Hisui and Growlithe within Scarlet and Violet, assuming that you got the DLC. So while, yes, maybe they're going to establish some new Pokemon and they're not going to be especially, you know, accessible in the immediate future, I don't think that they're just going to be gone forever. Unless it's a mega. If it's like a mega that like just game breaks, dude, like is super good, I have no idea when we're going to be able to use that competitively. I wish that that this game, that Legends EA was going to be taking over some of the competitive scene. I feel like that would be really cool to be able to use Mega Pokemon in a competitive scene again. You know, I think that would be really cool. But alas, what do I know? What do I know? Have I played Majora's Mask? I love Majora's Mask. Out of all of the Zelda games out there, I still think to this day, Majora's Mask is my favorite Legend of Zelda game of all time. I think it is so very good. So very good. I missed a shiny Totodile? I don't think so. I don't think I did. You're calling it a shiny Cyndaquil? Dude, let's get it. Would love that. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? I'm like going through it twice though, dude. I'm like concerned. You thought? All good. All good. I don't think I did. It's possible. So, you know, call me out on it if I did, but I don't think I did. I feel like that may be the Legends schedule though with Gen releases. It's possible. It is possible. I could see that. But at the same time, I don't imagine that they're going to do, I hope that they're not going to do what they did with Scarlet and Violet, which is release a Legends game and then literally later that year, release the next gen. I don't want that to happen again. I feel like that was what caused, I feel like that's what caused the Scarlet and Violet to be so undercooked. So I really hope that's not the case. I hope that it's the end of year release, like holiday 2025 release, so they've got so much time to just let it cook, you know? I gotta go put my boys to bed, but I'll be sending you some shiny luck, man. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Taylor. It is good to see your face, man. Have a great night, Taylor's boys. We'll see you guys here very soon. Have a good one. Bad project managers caused that one. Fair. Probably fair. I don't know. But that is my opinion, is that the game could have been so much better if it was just cooked a little bit longer, you know? Not that I dislike it. I do genuinely appreciate and enjoy Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think they're great games, but yeah, I don't know. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just want something more. I just want something more from my Pokemon games, you know? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But I do appreciate the attempt at making it a completely open world Pokemon game. I really appreciated that attempt. I thought that was really good. And I'm excited for the prospect of what that could mean in future Pokemon games. The game dev very much push as much as possible in a short time. Oh, really? Shoot. I really don't know much of anything when it comes to like game development, so I wouldn't know, but that's hard. That's really rough. I really tried to get into Scarlet and Violet and I really couldn't, which sucks because Spanish is your first language, so I wanted to love it. I hear ya. I hear ya, dude. Oh, man. Yeah. I love the Spanish language. I wish that I was better at it. I can speak a little bit of Spanish, but genuinely not a lot. And so yeah, it would have been, I loved how much like Spanish influence was in like the names of the Pokemon. I thought that was great. I loved that. But yeah, no, I hear ya. You're working on your master's in game dev. That's right, dude. Love that. I love that. That is rough though. It's not fun to have like have management like that, you know? Not fun at all. Dude, how sick would that be if one day you get to work on like a Pokemon game? That would be so sick. That would be so cool. Could you imagine? You'd sob? Yeah, dude, that would be the coolest thing. That's the dream, man. Dude. Oh, that would be so sick. That's my dream for you too, you know? I mean, hola! What's good? Hisui and Gengar, my dude. It's so good to see your face, man. Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? Also, yes, listen to Stream Elements. If you have not yet liked the stream, please consider dropping it a like. I've been told that liking the stream increases the odds of shiny Pokemon to the point where maybe we can go touch grass in this game. That would be so good. You're nowhere near as talented as I need to for that yet. My dude, come on. The only Galarian bird I'm missing in Pokemon Go is Moltres. Oh, dude, that's such a rough one, man. All of those birds are so rough. You'll get it, though. I believe in you. I believe in you and your Galarian bird penis. Chikorita seems like it would have a long neck, but I guess not. Well, I mean, Meganium, I think, right, is like a long neck Brachiosaurus. I don't know dinosaurs good. I don't dinosaur good, but prehistoric dinosaur-y, you know, is just no neck, all neck. It's all neck or no neck. I don't understand. I'm working on getting another Master Ball. Is there a quest for another Master Ball? I thought there wasn't another quest at the moment. It is both all neck and no neck? What? I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much about Chikorita right now. I've always been told that Chikorita was just an avocado, and I can't unsee it. I love that little avocado so very much, and I hope that we find a truly ripe avocado, just a completely golden avocado. I think that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. And I'm sorry I smacked you guys in the head with my chin. I did not mean to do that, but I've got my mic as close to my mouth as I can. And it happens. And it happens sometimes, chat, and I'm sorry about that. 8304 for our encounters. I know Chikorita is a pair. Oh, it does. It kind of is pair. It kind of is parry, isn't it? It kind of is. I started hunting for a shiny Dratini on a leaf green. Let's go. When you were doing the shiny Snorlax hunt, now you're at 24,770 purchased and no pink noodle. 24,000? Are you kidding me, dude? Carl, man. I am so sorry. Oh, man. I hope you get it soon, my dude. That is a lot of purchases. That is a lot of purchases. Dude, that's a lot of purchases. It's a good thing that those purchases aren't going to like, you know, like, I don't know, you know, like a mob in the Kanto region. It's a good thing that, you know, the game corner isn't like run by a nefarious team, you know, a criminal organization of some kind who's just, you know, I don't know, like in this hypothetical world, trying to steal other people's pets for their own gains. You know, it's a good thing, right? It's a really good thing, you know? It's been on and off grind. Dude, I hear you, man. I think that's the best way to go for some soft resets. Because, I mean, honestly, like trying to find the shiny Snorlax when I did, like, it was a fun hunt. I loved the hunt. It did so much. It was so fun. I love that hunt, right? And I love Big Goron. He's just a homie, right? But I feel like I needed a mental health break. So I was really glad when Safari Week came around and we got to take a break from soft resetting the big guy, and we got to go and fail a couple of shinies together. That was great. That was so fun. It was so fun to see sparkles and then to lose them. So such a good time. Everybody loves that. It's so much fun. But yeah, don't worry, I reset each time so they aren't really getting the money. Thank goodness. Oh, whew, that would be, whew. Did you get Snorlax? Just kidding. Background music made me think you were gonna get a shiny. What was the background music? Hold up, I wasn't listening to it. Sorry. Oh, I wish. I wish. I'm back. Any shiny? Nothing yet. Oh, just got an email from the St. George Marathon. Wonder what that... Oh, it was the pinball bonus round music? Oh, dear. Yeah, that would definitely cause thoughts of imminent shiny. That would definitely cause thoughts of that. No shiny yet, Cerulean. We are still looking. Still trying to find the pink echidna, or the badger, or the big bad badger mole, who hates the wolf bats but loves the sounds. Nothing there. We'd also love some avocados. We could go grocery shopping, you know? It'd be good. Get some avocados. I love a good avocado, you know? Although I'm gonna be honest with you, I hope we don't find the avocado, because whenever I've tried to grow an avocado, I have failed miserably. You know what? They give these, like, at least when I was in school, right? I remember seeing people, you know, in kindergarten, right? And they would get the pits of avocados and they would just like, they would literally just like tap water, and all of a sudden the avocado pit would just root like crazy. So many roots everywhere. But like I would like do the same thing as everybody else. It would get into the water and then the avocado pit would literally just dry out. I'm not good with avocados, guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So maybe I don't want to find the shiny avocado, because if I do, then it's probably just going to dry out, and that's not going to be good for it. I get so excited when I hear the pinball music. Well, dude, can we get a Pokemon pinball game again? Does anyone remember those? Is it just me? I absolutely loved Pokemon Pinball on the Game Boy Color. It was so good. It was so much fun. And I remember one day my brother found like an Articuno or something, and I literally lost my mind. I was like, that is so sick. I've been playing Pokemon Sword, and I'm doing a shiny Staryu hunt. Let's go. Do I need to battle or run? And how many do I need to defeat? So if you're doing the KO mechanic, you need to defeat 500 in order for the odds to be maxed. But the more that you battle, the better your odds are gonna be. But the thing is, with this mechanic, and this is absolutely crucial, my dude, if you are doing the KO mechanic in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Pokemon that have the boosted odds are the Golden Aura Pokemon. That does not mean that they are guaranteed to be shiny. It just means that those Pokemon spawned at the higher odds. But keep in mind, I just love to point this out to everybody who's playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Maybe it's me, maybe I should stop pointing it out. But the Pokemon, once it spawns on screen, its shininess is already determined. So if you don't encounter every Pokemon that spawns in the map, there's a chance you're failing a shiny. Just saying, just saying. Prove me wrong, Bulbasaur is better than Sprigatito. I love Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur so very much. It is a great Pokemon. I also love Sprigatito. I think Sprigatito is awesome. It's probably my favorite cat Pokemon, period. I love Sprigatito. Sprigatito kind of has the Rowlet effect with me, though, where I don't necessarily feel as strong a connection with its evolutions as I do with specifically Sprigatito. But I really like Sprigatito. However, I think that Bulbasaur, you know, it's Gen 1. It has a dear place in my heart. I love Bulbasaur so very much. I think that I would rate Bulbasaur higher than Sprigatito. Justice for Litten. Oh, that's true. I forget about Litten. He is a cutie. He's a very cute Pokemon. I completely forgot he existed. The hunting method in Gen 8 with the Golden Aura. Once we understood the method, it was a lot of fun. Like, I KO'd so many Nickit at the beginning of the game because I really wanted to find that shiny Nickit. I was really excited for it. And I had no idea how the mechanic worked, so I was checking every single Nickit that spawned on screen. Never found any Pokemon, any shiny Nickit, until one day after stream, literally the first encounter I do after stream is a shiny Nickit. I was so sad. I was so sad. Oh, it was so sad. What about Meowth? I mean, listen, I like Meowth. Meowth is cool, but like, I like when Pokemon are quadruped. I liked that Sprigatito stayed on all fours. You know, at least it stayed on all fours. Its evolutions, maybe not so much, but I loved that it was quadruped. I thought that was great. Gotta go. I'll be back in a little bit. We'll see you in just a minute, man. We'll see you in just a minute. Yes, you do need to KO them. It is specific to KOs. You cannot run away from them if you're shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, thanks, Reese. I appreciate you answering those questions because you're getting to them in a much timelier manner than I am. So thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Okay. Oh. I got you. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my dude. Quadruped versus biped depends on the Pokemon for you. As long as it makes sense and doesn't change needlessly. That's fair. That's totally fair. I totally get that. I totally get that. Looks like I gotta buy a lot of Max Elixir. Oh no. Well, you can leave the route because it doesn't matter if you're on the same route or not. Like you can. It's all a matter of just the number that shows up in your Pokedex. Like KOing the Pokemon, that will increase the number in your Pokedex. So if you take a look at your Pokedex, it's going to track how many you've defeated, and how many you've defeated is going to determine the rate for that shininess. So you don't need a ton of Max Elixir. You can absolutely leave the route, go heal, and come back. There's no chain for it. It is all just a matter of just KO the Pokemon. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That is all you gotta do. 8,373 encounters with still no shiny. Still no shiny here in our Heart Gold shiny badge quest. No shinies there. What's on Bulbasaur's back? Is it an onion or something? I've always called it like an onion, I think. Near the water tower on that island. I don't know. Wait. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. On the Isle of Armor. That makes sense because I think that's where Staryu spawns, I think. I don't think it was in base game. I think it was only in Isle of Armor. It's a bulb? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks for double tapping the screen, by the way, guys. I'm loving those, Chikorita, you rascal. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. There's the first one, I think, of the stream. The rascal himself. Makes a lot of sense to me. It's a bud, yeah. Yeah, he's also a buddy. Are you gonna use the Gyarados or no because you didn't hunt for it? Honestly, I'll catch the Gyarados, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. I've used a shiny Gyarados in just about every playthrough of Johto ever, because how can you not, right? But in this game, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think that I'm going to catch it, obviously, but it's not going to count as a shiny that's required for the gym badge. You know, that's just going to be a filler. Maybe I'll use it if my team requires a good water type Pokemon. But by that point, I'm already going to have a water type Pokemon, or I'm going to have a water type Pokemon in order to actually progress the game. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that. I'm hopeful that we can get, you know, like a shiny Quagsire or something so that we can have a surfing Pokemon. But it would be really cool to go for, you know, like a Krabby Kingler. I love that Pokemon so much, guys. I love that Pokemon so much. It would be so cool. I would love to use a Kingler, a shiny Kingler on my squad. I think that would make me so happy. I gotta go make dinner. All the shiny dust. Esme, thank you so much. Enjoy your dinner. I hope you have a wonderful dinner. And I will see you in a little bit. Shiny Kingdra would be sick. I would love a shiny Kingdra. Honestly, it's so hard to say because I've never used a Kingdra on my team ever. It would be so fun to use a Kingdra. I don't know. Is there a route where I can get both Kingdra and Krabby at the same time? My concern is this, chat. My concern is that Horsey is attainable in this game, but only after you get Surf. Only after you use Surf. I think that you can find it, but I don't think that you can find it like on, like the main land. I think you have to surf out for it, which means that we'll likely already have our water type Pokemon by the time that Seadra, Horsey, and even Kingdra really become available to us in this playthrough. Which means I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna use Kingdra or if we're gonna go for Krabby. I don't know. It's a hard one to say. Or if we're just gonna have a Totodile and go through with 6 Totodiles. Because that's a real possibility. There's a very real possibility. Maybe I should make that video. I feel like people need to understand why I don't want to find a Totodile. Vaporeon could be cool. That could be a good one. Could be a really good one. I love Vaporeon. It's such a good Pokemon. Such a good shiny too. Beautiful. But honestly, I would love to use a shiny Jolteon. And I don't think that there's a lot of electric type options in Johto. I mean, yes, okay, you got Mareep, you've got Flappy, you've got Ampharos, and those would be great. I would love that. But after that, I don't think that Pikachu is available. Pichu or Pikachu, neither of those are available until you make your way over to Kanto, right? In this game? I would love to get a Raichu. That would be so cool, dude. That would be so much fun to use a Raichu. But no, alas, we will have to see. Runaway Electrodes. Oh, that would be sick. That's a good point. But that one goes boom, right? That one goes boom still? Those are really quick encounters, though. Those Runaway Electrodes, those are so good. Those are so good. Oh, that would be a ton of fun. Raichu is criminally outshone. I want to give Raichu the love that it deserves. Raichu deserves more love, in my opinion. And I want to have a shiny Raichu. I think that'd be super cool. There are so many places in Kanto to hunt Krabby and Horsey, but nothing in Joint without Surf, I think. Shoot. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was worried about. Dang it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Not if you get shiny damp Poliwag. Heyo. Heyo. That's a thought. I could get that with Good Rod, right? How do we feel about fishing encounters, chat? I don't think we've ever gone fishing for a shiny in any Pokemon game. I'm using collective we. I'm saying me. I don't think I've ever gone fishing for a shiny Pokemon. No, that's not true. But that was a method hunt. That was the like chain fishing in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which was just like broken. Broken. Find so many shinies that way, dude. We did 5 encounters after each Snorlax night. That's true. That's true. But we never actually like committed to it, you know? I want to. I think that would be a great time. Yeah, but we haven't committed to it. We haven't hard committed to it. Yeah, no. Fishing is fun. The only shiny hunt I just can't do is eggs. See, I feel like because I've done eggs, like I've committed to Masuda hunts, right? I've committed to eggs, and they are so boring. It's so boring. After so long, it just is so boring. So I feel like if I've been able to do that, then probably I could go fishing. Like it wouldn't be that bad, right? But there's something about it that just sounds like it is a long encounter, but it's really not that long of an encounter if you consider how long of an encounter it is to hatch an egg. Like that's really not too bad. I did a Masuda for a Trapinch and Heart Gold and never again. I hear you, dude. I can't believe that you did that. I'm so glad that you completed that, because dude, I don't know if I would have been able to. But then again, after so long, like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I feel like if you start a shiny hunt and you don't complete it, that's when you've been wasting your time with that shiny hunt. That's the when it was wasted. But if you start a shiny hunt and you complete the shiny hunt and you find joy in the shiny that you found, then that really truly wasn't a waste, right? You know? That's my theory. What do I really know, though? I'm just a guy looking for some different colored pixels. That's what I keep telling yourself. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the way to be. That's the way to be, dude. Plus, you got it, dude. Like, that's so sick. I'm so happy for you, man. Thanks for everybody who has voted, by the way. Love to see that Cyndaquil is still in the lead in the polls. Thank you for voting. Appreciate it. Make sure your voice is heard, you know, in this election season on our chat. Really appreciate you guys. Also, I'm seeing a lot of hearts going through the chat. Thank you so much for double tapping that screen, increasing our shiny luck by 1 every 10 hearts. It means a ton. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. That was my whole mindset with the 30,000 hunt. Dude, I hear you, man. I hear you. I absolutely hear. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you get that many encounters in, and it's like, you are hard committed by that point. Like, you have to find the shiny at that point. Like, it's just gotta happen. You'll get the shiny in the next 20 resets if I read this out loud or in my mind? What about both? What about both? 20 resets, that's a bet, bro, bet. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I really am. We're gonna see it. At some point, a shiny will show up. I believe. 8,451 encounters in. We'll get a shiny eventually. Right, Professor Elm? Right, Professor Elm? Come on. Okay, all right. This guy says he's a professor. I have rare Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Sure you do. I'm sure you do. Till 84.71. Dude, let's get it, man. Usually when we aren't expecting it. That's fair. That's also fair. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Ho-Oh. It has been said that if we see a Ho-Oh flying in the sky, that it grants us a wish. And Ho-Oh, my wish, as I see you flying on the screen, every single time that I soft reset for a shiny, is that the resets will end. Ho-Oh, do you hear me? Grant my wish. Grant my wish, please. Ho-Oh, grant my wish. Will you take anything or will you face? Honestly, dude, I really don't know. So, have you seen my Totodile predicament? Have you seen my Totodile predicament, Hisuian? Because here's the thing, right? I started this hunt because I failed the shiny Cyndaquil when I failed it, which if you haven't seen that video, as of right now, I do not have a command for it. There's no exclamation point, you know, like Cyndaquil yet. I'll get that up by the next time we go live. But I started this hunt after I found the shiny Chikorita, but because I failed a shiny Cyndaquil. And I found the shiny Chikorita, right? Which was great. I loved it. I transferred it over to Pokemon Platinum. I hard reset the game and started resetting. The day that I started that, I found a shiny Totodile. Cool, I thought. I wasn't recording, so I mean, like, it's not gonna make content or anything like that. I sent it in the Discord, I laugh about it, I say, well, yeah, that's cool. Glad that I found the Totodile. Transfer it over to my Pokemon Platinum game, hard reset the game again. Start resetting again. Within 30 minutes, shiny Totodile, number 2. And I'm thinking, that's absurd. That is absolutely broken. I can't believe this happened. Transfer it over to Pokemon Platinum, hard reset the game again, going for that shiny Cyndaquil, right? It happens 3 more times. 5 shiny Totodile within like a day. Like, it was insane how quick that was. Maybe one of them was like a month or more, you know? Anyway, so many shiny Totodile have been found at this point. I have 5 of them sitting in my Platinum copy. if I get another shiny Totodile, I honestly feel like Arceus has spoken, right? And that's how it should be. But my stubborn heart wants the shiny Cyndaquil that I abandoned, that I left in Elm's lab in another life. And I want to reclaim that Cyndaquil so bad. But I don't know if it is Arceus's will for Cyndaquil to ever shine again. Was it all the same copy of Heart Gold? Maybe it's cursed. It was the same copy of Heart Gold for all of the Totodiles, but it was also the Heart Gold that I failed the Cyndaquil on, and the Heart Gold that I caught the Chikorita on, and the very Heart Gold that we are resetting right now. I would have laughed so hard if the Cyndaquil, or if the Totodile shined right then. I could feel it. I was like, it's gonna shine right now. It's gonna shine. I know it. It didn't. It didn't. Hey, Kenny, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. Missed that. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the sub. It's nice to meet you. My name is Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here on the YouTubes. Welcome on in, bro. Give me one of them. If you want one, you can have what? You want two? Yeah, I can give you three if you want. You want four? Okay, that's fine. I'll give you four. Dude, I don't know, man. It's not that I don't like Totodile. I think Totodile is great. It is just that the last time that I checked, Totodile is not a Cyndaquil. And that is just, I just want the Cyndaquil. I just want the Cyndaquil. But I don't know, dude. What do you guys think, man? Like, what happens if I find a shiny Cyndaquil? Or, I'm sorry. What happens if I find a shiny Totodile or a shiny Chikorita? Do we just move on? Do we just say it's not meant to be this time and move on? Or do we commit? Do we full odds just commit to shiny Cyndaquil? What do we do, chat? Want to know my trauma with this hunt? Please share. Please share, dude. I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about some strangers like me. Totodile, try again. Chikorita, move on. I could live with that. I could live with that, Max. That is a good way to look at life, I think. You know? I say it's the will of Arceus. Of Arceus? Where's MNJTV when you need him? But you have a Chicky too. Yeah, I do have a Chicky. I've got a Chicky. And I love my Chicky. Chicky is so cute. I love my Chicky. And I would love another Chicky. Honestly, if we do get another Chicky, I think I'd be happy. I think I'd be okay. I think I'd be content. I would like to go through the game with the shiny Chicky. Because I was sad when I got the shiny Chikorita after I failed the Totodile. Not that I, you know, like, got the shiny Chikorita, but because I felt obligated to go back for the Cyndaquil that I left behind unintentionally, you know? So I couldn't help but think this Chikorita is part of my heart. It's a part of my squad, but I've got to go back for Cyndaquil. I've got to go back. And then I picked up 5 Totodiles. Which means per odds, right? Like, we're not gonna get another Totodile. Realistically speaking, right? There's no way that we're gonna get another Totodile, right? There's no way. There's no way. We have so many of them. I'm gonna try to find my copy of my Platinum because it has all of them. And maybe I'm getting some of the dates wrong for the Totos, but like, my dude, we got so many. We've got so many of them. We've got too many. I hope you know that this is looking very scripted right now. Oh, fetch. They're on to me. They know. They know for a fact that this has been all pre-recorded. Oh, shoot. They know. They know this is scripted. Crap. I just tempted Murphy. What up, Murphy? What's good, bro? Hey, Murphy. Hey. Hey, Murphy. Listen, I've heard Murphy is really not that bad of a guy. I heard that if you just give him a shot, like, he'll surprise you, you know? Say shiny 5 times and there's a chance you'll get the shiny in the next 20 or 40 resets. Bet. Shiny, 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 shiny. I think that was 5. Maybe that was 4. I don't know. Am I cursed if it's 4? If I only said 4, am I cursed to go 80 without a shiny? Is that what it is? crap. I don't know now. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. So one of my hunts, one of my first, I read that wrong. One of my hunts in the ever was this. And I only had one game at that time and one DS, 36,000 on one DS game. I just wanted to play through, so I gave up until to be continued. ... Come on, Professor Elm. Listen, I've been a good neighbor, I think, all of my life. I think that I've lived here all of my life. I know I didn't, like, you know, it's not like I was, like, you know, in the back of a moving van with our luggage. I'm pretty sure that I've lived here forever. I think I've been a good neighbor, you know? I never, like, you know, threw eggs at your house or toilet papered the tree, the singular tree in front of your house. I think you have a tree in front of your house. Like, couldn't you give me a shiny? That would be so nice of you. Hey, just because I was the only neighbor doesn't mean I was a bad neighbor. I can take both first and last place if I'm the only. That's fine. But just let's pay attention on the first place, right? I was the best neighbor. And the worst, but the best neighbor. The best! I think that deserves a shiny. Maybe 2. Certainly not 5 Totodile, but maybe 2. You got 2 more games, NDSs, and in like 400 resets, 400 starters seen, I found the red Cyndaquil. I wanted to do another phase for the full hunt, but the trauma is real. Dude, so the thing is about this hunt, it is the fastest 8192 hunt ever, but there is no hunt in any Pokemon game that is as 8192 odds as this hunt. This is the fastest hunt. You will find people that get the shiny starter incredibly quickly, or you will find people that just don't. There's really not a lot of in between in my experience. From what I've seen with this hunt, you are either gifted by Arceus himself, you are either gifted the shiny very early on, or you are put through the trials of Giratina himself. And you never know, you know? So now the fact that we are over odds, we're just in the boat. We're just in the boat, man. And we're just gonna go where the winds are gonna sail us. Right? I think that's how the saying goes. I'm pretty sure that Englished well, but I think that's all we're gonna be able to do. That's just how the way that it is. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Plus my very first few seconds, Elm's Lab theme haunts me in my dreams. What? You don't like the ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, up, dun, dun, dun. So good. It is so good. Elm's Lab isn't that bad. It's not that bad. I actually love the music though. I love all Pokemon music. Never, ever, ever been opposed to the Pokemon music in the Every. Nothing. Nothing. I'm sorry, Hisui, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Driftvale? Oh, shoot. Can I do Driftvale? Do I even know Driftvale well enough? I don't know if I know it. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I know it well enough. Unless it's playing right now, which it's probably not. I don't know. I think it's on the playlist, but... The little toothless theme. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shadow used Encore. What? My song was that good? You liked my singing that much? Not gonna lie. Means a lot. Thank you, Shadow. Come on, we can absolutely do it, chat. If we believe in shiny Pokemon, they will surely shone for us. Please shine. 8550. No, not Grudge, Gengar, no! Gengar, no! No! You're gonna get this? Or, well, let's see it. Let's see, FNAF bros. Nothing. Nothing. Shiny Pokemon don't exist? See, that is what we're actually doing here, Silver. I'm glad that you picked up on the theme of this stream, and in all streams, actually. We see a lot of people, you know, on YouTube, a lot of influencers nowadays that claim that they see shiny Pokemon, right? I'm trying to prove that shinies don't exist. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're really doing here. We're an inspector of the Pokemon, and we are just trying to show the world the truth of there are no such thing as, see? No shiny. None. There we go. That checks out. Way to go, Professor Elm. You did it. Good job. Let's make it to our next job. Make it on over, because thank goodness, woof, no anomalies here, right? This is like the neighbors game. You know the game I'm talking about? With the neighbors, and you have to let the neighbors in unless they're not your neighbors, and then you have to, I don't know, like call the authorities. That game. We're playing that game, but with Pokemon. It's a really cool mod that is in all Pokemon games. It's a lot of fun, you know, and you just have to. They're all good. They pass. They check. That's good. They check. They check out. I think you could totally do the little jingles, like quit and build the what? I'm sorry, Reese. I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I wish I wish I understood. I'm very confused. Well, thank goodness there were no anomalies there, because would have hated that for Professor Elm. You know, that would have been terrible for him. Jeez, he's just a small business owner. You know, I don't really want to shut him down, but you know. Quit the Build is a TikTok streamer, and he does little jingles and stuff with the point rewards. It's very entertaining, and I just think you match that vibe. Oh, well, that's cool. Heck yeah. Look at him go. That's dope. I love that. Quilt the Build is a TikTok streamer. Is he like a Lego streamer? They should have made the Lake of Rage Gyarados a 1 out of 8192 chance of being non-shiny. Hey, do you know Oliver MKP? I don't remember his name. I know it's Oliver. I'm not good with letters. I don't know. I don't remember. He was doing like a playthrough though of Pokemon Heart Gold, but he was like, or maybe it was Silver, but he was playing like as Team Rocket, and you know, but he was doing like a shiny version of it where like, you know, the trainers could have shiny Pokemon and he could catch those or something like that. It was really entertaining. But he did a non-shiny Gyarados hunt at the Lake of Rage. It was so cool. That was so cool. So he ended up like turning it around completely flipping it so that like he was legit hunting for a non-shiny Gyarados. And that it just made me so happy. I've talked about for years how I'm going to do like a 1st of April stream one of these years where I'm just soft resetting the shiny Gyarados over and over again in hopes of finding a blue Gyarados. And yeah, dude, and he did it. He actually did it. So it was really cool. It made me happy to see. They made me very happy to see. Although, to be honest with you, I'm really not a big fan when like there are, you know, like April 1st YouTube videos. I'm not a big fan of those personally, you know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Oh, whoa, hello. How's it going, Frog Flog? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you doing today on this fantastic Thursday afternoon? It is Thursday, right? It is. It's payday. Happy payday, guys. Happy Thursday. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yo, thanks for the sub, by the way. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. It's good to see your face here. You're gonna have to let me know, with it being your first time here, who is your favorite? Who is your favorite evolution? Let's ask that. Who's your favorite evolution, my dude? Playing Pokemon Go this morning. Let's go. Got a shiny Scyther at the house, dude. Let's go. GG's on the shiny Scyther, man. That's amazing. Love that for you, dude. What a great way to start the day with a red bug. What kind of red bug? He's got red joints. Love that, dude. That's awesome. Congrats on the shiny Scyther. I hope it was good IVs for you. Do you think it's gonna be like viable for Scizor? Vaporeon is Cerulean's favorite. Flareon for FNAF Bros. Love that, love that. Love that. I already answered this question earlier in the stream, but I'll answer it again. I love Leafeon. I love Leafeon, dude. Between Jolteon and Umbreon for me, for my favorite evolution, no, not at all, shoot. Sorry to hear that for you, dude. But I guess that is par for course, right? When it comes to Pokemon Go shinies, that's very par for course, dude. Jolteon, Jolteon. There's so many Jolteon fans in the chat. I love that. I really love that, chat. That's great. Jolteon is super cool. Yeah, I love Jolteon. I really want to use a shiny Jolteon, or just a Jolteon in general. That would be really cool. We all know Flareon is the best evolution. I've never used a Flareon. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used a Flareon either. Also Espeon, I love Espeon, actually. I do love Espeon. 3-star shiny Rayquaza, dude, let's go. Let's go. Dude, I think I have the worst luck with shiny Rayquaza ever. Like, everyone's like, yeah, Rayquaza, they've so many shiny Rayquazas. I think I've caught 2. Like, no, never. I don't see a lot of shiny Rayquazas, ever. It's super sad, but at the same time, it is what it is. Flareon also has the worst stats. Does it really? Oh, poor Flareon. It can't be that bad, though. Right? You've never used any Eevee? Are you serious, Silver? My dude. You've got to use an evolution, man. I recommend Leafeon. Leafeon is so fun. He's such a good time. He's just a homie, you know? All right, guys, I don't know why I am so thirsty today. I cannot get enough water right now. Vaporeon, Espeon, and Glaceon are your top 3. Love that, dude. I love Glaceon. I feel like the best thing that the Pokemon Company has done for Glaceon is made it so that you can evolve it from an Ice Stone. Like, the Ice Stone was a game changer. You can get that earlier game than you usually can, like, the Ice Rock. And so, like, it makes it possible for you to actually be able to, you know, use a Leafeon, or I'm sorry, a Glaceon, like, before end game. Like, it's super nice. Leafeon sadly had so much potential that it ended up being one of the most unremarkable shinies. Yeah, it is. It is true. It is sad. I wish Leafeon got better. But in my heart, I can't say no. I love Leafeon. Leafeon is so sick, dude. And I don't mean... He's just cool, you know? He's just great. If they gave Flareon a healing move like Recover or Milk Drink to pair with Flare Blitz, it would make it a lot better. That's interesting. That's a good point. Or even like Morning Sun, like I think Espeon gets Morning Sun, right? Are they mammals if they lay eggs? Honestly, I think Pokemon just does what it wants. Because I mean, you know, they're not all platypi? Yeah, we're gonna go with platypi. Voidstorm, let's go. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic Thursday. Guys, I can't believe it's Thursday and it's the first day of the week that I'm streaming. It has been a crazy week, guys. I'm really sorry that I haven't been live earlier in the week. But it's good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, and I haven't even thanked you guys for being here yet. I'm really sorry. I genuinely thank you guys for spending your time here on stream with me today. It really means a ton. I love hanging out with you guys, so thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot. So happy I was able to catch you live, dude. Let's go, dude. Dude, it's good to be here. It's really good to be here. It's been a crazy week over here, man. But it's been good. It's been really, really good. Don't get me wrong. I've been like, it has been just kind of a roller coaster of just greatness this week, you know? Just a lot going on, but in the best of ways, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. It's been a good week, but I'm glad that I was finally able to find a little bit of time to go live today. It means a ton. You know? Curse you, Perry the Pokemon. Top favorite 3 evolutions. I did not read that right. My top 3 EVs are Umbreon, Jolteon, and Leafeon in no specific order. I love Umbreon so much. Honestly, I know Umbreon gets a lot of love, but it doesn't get a lot of love from me. I usually am the first to like give a ton of love to Leafeon, right? Because I love him, he's the best. But then like Espeon, and then I kind of stop at that point. But honestly, Umbreon is such a cool Pokemon. And I haven't given it enough love. I should probably go through a game with an Umbreon. I think that would be a ton of fun to have an Umbreon on the team. I know that it's not typically how Umbreon doesn't usually match the Pokemon that I look for on a typical playthrough team. You know, I prefer kind of the more, you know, quick and strong, kind of glass cannon-y Pokemon. But I mean, I can't deny it. Umbreon is so sick. Umbreon is so cool. It would be a lot of fun to use an Umbreon. Careful talking about one of my babies. Listen, I'm trying to give him more love. I'm trying to give him the appreciation that he deserves, dude, because he's awesome, you know? But yeah, dude, no, it would be fun to use him in a team. I think that would be a really good time. In this hunt, you have to get a shiny Umbreon. Yeah, probably, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, probably, maybe. Maybe, probably, yeah, maybe. You know? Can I be any less vague? Any more vague? I don't know. I could tell you Pokedex number 386 without leaving stream. Oh, you rascal, Chikorita. You rascal. Listen, buddy, I would love to have you on the team, but you are being a rascal. Where are my Chikorita fans at? Right here. I love Chikorita. Chikorita's the best. Chikorita is so good. Deoxys? I would never have guessed that, to be honest with you. Never would have guessed that, my dude. Oh, Chica, you rascal. Chikorita, you rascal. Number 12. I'm a huge Chikorita fan, dude. Chikorita was my first Pokemon ever. Pokemon Silver, Chikorita. That was my first Pokemon on my first Pokemon game. We're not counting the times, the many frequent occasions that I stole my siblings' copies of Pokemon because I was the youngest and they had Game Boys and I didn't, and they had Pokemon games and I didn't. We're not counting how many times I reset their games. I was the worst little brother. I was awful. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how many times I reset my siblings' copies. I was terrible. I was absolutely the worst. I think that they've forgiven me later in life. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they don't even remember. I remember. It's a core memory for me. Chikorita is my favorite Johto starter, hands down, no question. Absolutely. Preach, my dude. You are in the right place, Void. Welcome to one of the few YouTube channels that loves Chikorita. Sadly, there are so many Chikorita haters out there, and I do not stand for it. I demand justice for Chikorita. I demand it. Ask them if they forgive you. Oh, that would be funny. That would be really funny. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. I'm just considering calling them right now and asking them if they forgave me. But I don't know if they would feel comfortable being on the live stream, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But Serby had said Eevee uses a leaf stone and an ice stone to Leafeon and Glaceon. That can't be right. So it is right. It is a change that they made in Sword and Shield. In Sword and Shield, that is the first time that you can do, you can give them the stones to have them evolve. Previously to Sword and Shield, you had to like physically attend like a mossy stone or an icy stone in the overworld, which I thought was really cool because like that's so true to Eevee and his gimmick, right? That's so true to Eevee, but it also doesn't make any sense at all if you know, if that evolves them, but a leaf stone and an ice stone doesn't. So I think it's both, but we just haven't had a mossy stone or an icy stone since, except for in Legends Arceus, actually, now that I think about it. But you have to have those in Legends Arceus. That's where they debuted. So it makes sense, right? It's logical. It makes total sense. What was your first shiny? Mine was the ice, my very first shiny. Oh, the ice dragon type in the Gen 8 DLC. Ice dragon. Are you talking about the legend? Are you talking about Hira? Those are sick costumes for Pokemon Unite. Dark Lord style Charizard and Dark Magician style Delphox Holloware. Those are sick. Dark Lord Dragon. Charizard. Not Dragon type. You're that's sick, dude. My first ever shiny is a really sad story, honestly. It's a tearjerker. It's not one that I'm often brave enough to talk about, but it was an Oddish. If Calzone knew the truth, I think he'd be devastated, honestly. Poor Calzone. I don't think he would. I think he would ban me from the Safari Zone in Hoenn if he knew the truth of the story. I'm pretty sure he would ban me for life. But it was an Oddish. I was playing through a game of Kanto, of Fire Red, and I didn't believe in Pokeballs because I believed in Charizard. I literally had my Charizard basically only. He was like level 80. And then I had nobody else on my team other than Charizard. I sold every Pokeball for potions and revives. And I just soloed with Charizard until I found a shiny Oddish on one of the islands. And I had no Pokeballs to catch it. And I knew if I touched it with Charizard, it would die. So I just said, you know what? I could use the EXP. And I KO'd the shiny. It was very sad. It was very, very sad. A Numel and Emerald? Hisuian Gengar, I still have yet to find an Emerald shiny, dude. This is an error that I am longing to correct, man. I want an Emerald shiny so bad. So bad. But alas, I don't know if it's meant to be. I don't know, man. I want it so bad, though. I think it would be so fun. I was debating doing an Emerald SBQ or a Heart Gold Soul Silver SBQ, but honestly, with my mods doing the SBQ in Heart Gold, like that's what really swayed me. I decided, yeah, you know what, we're gonna go with Heart Gold Soul Silver because my mods are doing it, and it's just motivating to do it, like to do the SBQ that everybody else is doing, you know, because peer pressure, I guess. Pure random wasn't even a hunt, my dude. Oh man, that's so rad. That is so rad. Freaking love that for you, dude. What a great shiny to find too. Absolutely phenomenal. Love that for you, man. I can't believe you would do such a thing. Honestly, Silver, I'm still devastated about it. I have yet to reclaim that shiny Oddish that has been put to rest. It's a very sad story. I told you it was a sad story. I told you that it was going to make people cry. I should have warned you that you would think less of me for it, but I didn't. But that's my sad story. That is the truth of my first ever shiny, aside from the Lake of Rage shiny Gyarados. And it's sad. It's a sad story. It is a very sad story. No shinies there. I should be banned from using past Paradox Mon, so I accidentally deleted the save file with the shiny strings. No! That is sad. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, one of the mons that we may have to go for in this copy of Heart Gold, is Meowth attainable in Heart Gold, or is it just in Soul Silver? Because I had a shiny Meowth in Soul Silver on a previous save file, and I reset it. I lost it due to time. And it would mean a lot if I could reclaim that shiny Meowth. That would be really cool. Lake of Rage feels like it doesn't count. That's fair. That's why I usually don't count it, because honestly, like, the Lake of Rage shiny Gyarados, while it is cool, don't get me wrong, I do think it is very cool. I agree with you. It's not really a shiny. I mean, it is a shiny, but you know, like, it's so standard that it just doesn't feel legit, you know? Everyone's first shiny is a complete accident and they become a cornerstone of the team. It's not in Heart Gold, no! Am I an uncultured swine for never have fully beaten Emerald? Okay, so let's define fully beaten, right? Because if we're talking about like beating the Elite Four and then going on and beating like the Battle Mansion or whatever it is, then no, you are not an uncultured swine. I haven't done that myself. Maybe that makes me an uncultured swine. But honestly, like, you know, Emerald is a great game, but it's kind of one of those games where like it's very it's like it's not easy to obtain anymore. Does that make sense? Like, I don't blame anybody, you know, if they haven't played it. It's really hard to get nowadays. It's very expensive to get a legitimate copy nowadays. I'm not a really big fan of emulators personally. I'm not gonna shame anybody for using an emulator to play the game. It's just not how I particularly enjoy the games. You know what I mean? Scotty, how goes it, man? Levi, my dude, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream, dude. How you been, bro? Welcome. Good to see your face. Good to see your frickin' face. Emerald felt like it was all over the place. Emerald was such a good game though. Like, it may have felt like it was all over the place with both like Team Aqua and Team Magma being like the teams that you were going up against. But like, it was good game. It was good game. It was very good game. You think Emerald has a mid story? I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest with you. I respect your opinion, but let me tell you, when I was playing Emerald for the first time and I got that cutscene in the place, you know what I'm talking about? In the one place with the city that you have to, like, it's in a crater, you know? And you see Kyogre and Groudon and they're going like rawr at each other. That scene on the GBA, I was mind blown. My little elementary school brain could not fathom it. I was like staring at the screen going like, it's the dudes! It's the dudes! This is what we've been warned about! It was insane to me. It was just so cool, you know? But I loved it. I thought it was a great game. Maybe it's nostalgia for me that truly brings that game to like the peak, right? Of GBA entertainment. Such a good game. Such a very good game. But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I really like the game, but its story is just weak to me. The older I get, the more I agree with IGN. Too much water. So fair. So fair. Such a fair shot, bro. Oh, that is not my water bottle. Emerald's story with the Hoenn trio battling is anything but mid. And same with Scotty, I was so mind blown. I mean, to be fair, it was probably like the weakest animation ever. Like, the animation was more or less just like a couple of, you know, like just pixels moving on occasion. But it was fun. It was sick. Like, I just loved it. It was so cool to see all of the stuff. It was so cool to see all of the stuff. Sorry, I felt like the black screen wasn't as cool. The cutscene was revolutionary. It was so cool. It was so cool. I loved that scene. Oh, that was so sick, dude. Honestly, wish that we had something like that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you know? Wish we had something like that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I just think that had we had something, you know, like a cutscene like that, or like I loved the Rayquaza event in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, don't get me wrong, but like I wanted it to be like reliving Emerald, like having that scene. Oh, that would have been sick. Anyway, Scotty, I gotta go, and good luck. My name recommendations are Copper for Chikorita, Stumpy for Totodile, and Blast for Cyndaquil. Thank you so much for the name suggestions, my dude. I really appreciate that. You have a wonderful rest of your day, my man, and I will see you here very soon. I don't know when I'm gonna go live next or where I'm gonna go live, but I'll let you know on Discord. Which, by the way, guys, !Discord if you would like to join the Discord if you haven't already, or the Discord should also be linked in the description of the live stream. I believe that you should be able to go into the description and click on the link there. So it should work. I think it should. Probably. I think it'll work. I think probably, yes, it should. Decided to soft reset hunt for a Charmander on Fire Red. Dude, best of luck with the Charmy. Charmy on Fire Red. Dude, good luck with that, man. I hope that you find the shiny Charmander very soon. I hope you get it before I find the shiny in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That would be sick. That'd be sick. I'm rooting for you. What happened while I was gone? Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot. You know, we've just been soft resetting for shinies. We've just been shiny hunting. That's all. That's all we've been doing. Just yapping and having a good time. Yeah, we're just vibes, man. We're vibes with slight Pokemon, you know? What was the best gimmick besides Mega? See, here's the thing, okay? And this is going to be controversial, and I fully anticipate that there are going to be people that are screaming at me in the chat, and I can take it. I can absolutely take it. I would not say that Megas are my favorite gimmick. I wouldn't even say they're the best gimmick. You know, Megas are cool, don't get me wrong. But they're very exclusive. You know, like most of the teams were the same. People were using the same Megas, and that's because you had a very limited pool. You only had like, what, 20 Megas, if even? Like, there really wasn't a lot. And the fact of the matter is, and this is truly just sad for me, there are many Pokemon that are cursed to never get Megas, because Megas are specifically reserved, as of right now, to final evolutions only. So for me, for example, my favorite Pokemon of all time is Rowlet, my boy Rowlet. Not talking Decidueye. I appreciate Decidueye for what he is. He is a very cool Pokemon. I love Robin Hood, and I also love Mr. Kicker, you know? Great Pokemon all in all. But to me, Rowlet, he is the best of the bunch. Rowlet is the guy. But we will never see a Mega Rowlet because it won't happen. We won't see it because he evolves. It's not beyond evolution for him. It just won't happen, right? So for me, the fact that I know that my favorite Pokemon ever is not going to be able to participate in the gimmick is a little bit sad. But you know what Rowlet can do? He can Dynamax. Any Pokemon can Dynamax. That's sick. That is so inclusive to every single Pokemon. Now, granted, if you truly want to use that gimmick to its fullest potential, you should Gigantamax. Specifically Charizard, because he is broken. But any Pokemon can Dynamax. And you could make more Pokemon viable because of that. Because it doesn't take a move, it doesn't take a item slot away from that Pokemon for them to Dynamax, right? It's possible. It's cool. That would be my favorite gimmick. And I will not deny that the Dynamax Gigantamax gimmick is also broken. It is very broken. It is very broken. But it is very inclusive. And you can, any Pokemon, you know? Any Pokemon. You can use a Z move. I didn't love Z moves though as much. I mean, they were cool, don't get me wrong, but they were also like so broken to the point that it was like, they were too broken. You know what I mean? They were so broken, but they were fun. I enjoyed it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that I used Z moves at all as I was playing through the story in Pokemon Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I really don't think I used any Z moves whatsoever, but it felt epic in the battles in Galar when I Dynamaxed or Gigantamaxed a Pokemon. There is Pokemon news happening right now, guys. I keep getting Cerebi updates. It looks like there's like a new rotation. The Mighty Dodonzo Terra Raid event is started. The new Mass Outbreak event with Tatsugiri has started. Yeah, there's like Pokemon news going on right now, guys. So yeah, you know, we might have to check out Scarlet and Violet later. Honestly, I'm really tired of the gimmicks. Really? I mean, the best thing about the gimmicks, in my point of view, is that it's not necessarily essential for the main story. You know, if you want to be competitive, then sure, yeah, gimmicks, you're gonna have to try to learn the gimmicks because other people are gonna use the gimmicks. And it makes sense, you know, to like use what tools you've been given to find success, you know, in that sphere. But I don't know. I like the gimmicks, but personally, I think that my favorite gimmick to date, to be completely fair, was Alpha Pokemon. That wasn't a gimmick, right? That truly wasn't a gimmick. But like, Alpha Pokemon were just sick. Okay, the gimmick really was like the Swift style, Agile style, or what was it? Power style, whatever it was. That was the gimmick of that game, which I thought was cool. I thought that was fun. I enjoyed that. But Alpha Pokemon were sick. They were so cool. Getting tired, gonna bounce. Happy hunting. Boyd, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you here in the next stream, whenever that will be. Whenever that will be, I'll let you know. Join the Discord if you haven't already for notifications. Strong style. What did I say? Power style? Yeah, strong style makes way more sense. Way more sense. Those were fun. I loved those. That was a lot of fun. 8,790 chat. We are 600 or so encounters above odds in this game, and still no shiny is what it is. Legends Arceus was the best Pokemon game created since Heart Gold and Soul Silver, in my opinion. Preach, my dude. Absolutely preach. I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I love Legends Arceus. I think it is such a good game. Honestly, such a good game. Hey, Isaac, what's good, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic Thursday evening, afternoon, evening, right? Welcome on in, man. It's good to see your face. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Are you doing any shiny hunts alongside us today? Let me know. Let me know. Love that Cyndaquil is leading in the polls. If you haven't voted yet, be sure to vote in the polls. Let me know who you believe the starter is going to be for this. Dr. Dax, dude, let's go, man. How's it going, bro? You're doing some Soul Silver right now? Dude, I'd love to hear that, dude. How you been, bro? It's good to see your face, man. Welcome on in. Where are you at in the game? Are you doing any shiny hunts alongside us? There's a reason that Legends didn't have a competitive. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It would have been sick if it did. I am very hopeful. I don't know, man. So as much as... okay, Mega's returning in Pokemon Legends ZA is sick. I'm very excited about that. But I am a little bothered if we do get new Megas and it's not the next competitive game, then when are we going to be able to use those Megas in a competitive setting, you know? Especially now that esports has been like approved by the Olympic Party. Like, Olympic esports is a thing now. Guys, we could try to go to the Olympics as a Pokemon master. I would love to be an Olympian as a Pokemon master. That would be sick. But I'm definitely not good enough at competitive battles to be an Olympian. I know for a fact that if I were pinned up against Wolfie, I would lose so fast. I would just mopped the floor with. It would not work well. But how cool would it be? That's so sick, dude. My hope is that we do get like competitive Pokemon in the Olympics someday for esports. That would be sick. Let's see, there's a reason. Got my first Scarlet and Violet shiny was a week ago. Shiny Pichu, dude, let's go, dude. GG's on the shiny Pichu, man. Love that for ya. That is a shiny that I am longing for eventually. I did end up finding a shiny Alpha Pichu in Legends Arceus. That was my first Alpha shiny Pokemon, so that was really sick. That was really sick. I didn't evolve it though. I just decided to keep it as a Pichu because I thought he was so cute, you know? Not really, just playing for fun at the Lake of Rage and got Gyarados. Dude, let's go, dude. Dude, that is such a good shiny though. Like, I love that the game gives you the free shiny Gyarados. That's awesome, man. Love that you're playing some Soul Silver, by the way. Who's on your team, dude? I just don't understand competitive Pokemon. I don't, like, I get it, but my brain doesn't work that way. Guys, listen, there's a reason I shiny hunt. There's a reason that my favorite game series ever, I choose to spend my time shiny hunting. That's because I can be good at this. You know, my brain understands Sparkle. It understands that. But I do not understand competitive battle whatsoever. As much as I would love to get better with competitive scene. You know, I think it would be dope. But I'm not good at that. I would love to learn. I found a shiny Alpha Pikachu once. Pure random, not a mass outbreak. Let's go. That's how my Pichu was too, dude. It wasn't a mass outbreak. It was, I can tell you exactly where it was. It was right next to, you know, like the flower area with all of the jerk Beautiflies, you know? He was at the berry tree, just right there. It was like that small percentage chance that a Pichu can spawn there. Honestly, I should probably look up the odds of that Pokemon being shiny, because that specific Pichu being shiny is probably super rare, right? Because Pichu in and of itself is not a very common spawn. For it to be alpha, not a very common spawn. And then for it to be shiny on top of that, that's not a very common spawn at all. Like, I should look at the odds for that. I'm sure that the odds of that Pichu being shiny are just insane. Just insane. But I mean, any shiny would be insane, right? I don't even think they exist. Chat, listen. Pokerogue is pushing me to my limits. I've gotten to floor 125, and that's as far as I have got. Really? I don't know anything about Pokerogue. I know nothing about Pokerogue whatsoever. I have been told that I should play Pokerogue. And maybe I will someday. I don't know. Shiny Pokemon? Sounds like a myth. Yeah, you know, it's just a bunch of urban legends, kind of like ROUSs. I just don't think they really exist. I now have a level 56 shiny Pikachu, Evo or not. Listen, shiny Raichu is dope. And Raichu in and of itself is also dope. Pikachu is cool, and I do appreciate a good Pikachu. But man, Raichu, you know, I think Raichu deserves some love. I say evolve it to Raichu. That's my vote personally. If it were me, that's what I would do. The only reason I have not evolved my shiny Alpha Pichu is because of sentimental value. Like, I just love that I have a shiny Alpha Pichu. He's just a happy kid, you know? He's just such a happy kid. He didn't used to be a happy kid. But he is now. He's a happy kid now. It's so much fun. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll have to check it out. I don't know. But this is what I do know. Cyndaquil is still leading in the polls. He's still leading. I love that. It's pretty competitive though. So is it against AI or is it against like peoples? I think it's against AI, right? Like, it's not like Pokemon Showdown, right? Maybe AI is not the right word. NPCs. Or AI, whatever works. I don't know. I'm not game. I'm a gamer. But intelligent AI. Oh. So, like, actually really good. You know, like, oh, dang. Shoot, man. Shoot. That's intimidating. That is definitely intimidating. Yeah, intelligent AI, that scares me a little. NPCs are technically AI. That's fair. That's fair. I just feel like in today's age, NPC is just completely replaced by AI, you know? How do you evolve Riolu in Scarlet and Violet more than leveling it? It's friendship. It's friendship, but specifically in the daytime. So if you wanna encourage it to evolve quicker, go to the store, buy a bunch of like carbos or protein or any of the stat changing, like stat boosters, any of the EV boosting items. Use all of them. Use all of them on there. Have him run around behind you in the map. Just like send him out in battle, run around with him for a while, and then wait for the sun to rise. And then when the sun rises, level him up like crazy, and he should evolve pretty quickly. GG's on the shiny Riolu. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Actually, Lucario. I forgot about this. I forgot that I have a shiny Alpha Lucario. How did I forget that, chat? I think I posted a short on that and everything. Completely forgot that. I see. So in other words, yeah, there you go. I ordered both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Never played Gen 7 before, but I'm doing it to hunt all 11 Ultra Beasts and never thought I'd do it. That's exciting, dude. That is super sick, man. Is Lucario raid day soon? It must be, right? Because we just got through the one thing, right? I didn't think raid day passed. I didn't see anything about it. I hope it didn't pass. I didn't get any Mega Lucario candy. I need to get a Mega Lucario. I have a 100. I have a Hundo Lucario that's just waiting to Mega Evolve. Like, he's gonna be so good. Oh, it's on Saturday? Oh, dude, bet, bro. I'm ready. I am so ready. Also, my run on Saturday, I'm so excited about this, guys. I don't have a long run for marathon training on Saturday. It's not crazy long. I'm not doing like, I have done a half marathon the past 2 weekends for marathon training. I have been so exhausted. I am so excited that this Saturday is not like, it is just 90 minutes of running, just 90 minutes, which should put me close to, like maybe close to 10 miles, 11 miles maybe, but it's probably not going to be a half marathon. It's huge. It's so good because my poor legs, man, they have been beat up from the half marathons lately. Like, oh, the past 2 Saturdays I've done a half marathon plus. Last Saturday I nearly did 16 miles. Like, I was so dead. I legit, like, I was planning on streaming that Saturday, but I completely crashed. I was so done. I couldn't do it, dude. Completely couldn't do it. So hopefully this Saturday I will be able to stream. I'm hopeful that that's going to be the case. I don't have any Undos, but I have a 96 mil metal. That's sick. Love that for you. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if, I mean, like, do you use your Mel Metal a lot? Like when you're like challenging like gyms or anything like that? Because if you do, then it might be worth raising it to level 50. But if not, then maybe it would be worth to save the candy, you know? I have a Mel Metal. I have a Hundo Mel Metal. I randomly got it one day, which was very exciting, very cool. And yeah, you know, that I raised all the way up. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if my metal is that good. You know, definitely use it in PvP and gyms. Okay. I've never used my Mel Metal. I raised it all the way up to level whatever, 55, 60, whatever it is, whatever the cap is for the levels in Pokemon Go. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever used it. Like, it's just taking up box space at this point. Have I caught a Pokemon today in Pokemon Go? I don't know if I have. I should probably do that to keep my streak alive. I'll get it pulled up really quick. Oh, that was Pokemon Sleep. My bad. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to collect items. Oh, Chikorita, you rascal. You rascal. You're so cool, though. I love you, Chikorita. I'd love it if you shined. I didn't get a single, man. I was hoping I was gonna get like a skill use. Oh well, that happens. Don't forget to feed lunch. I did not. I need to get to Master 3 this week on Lapis Lakeside because I really, truly want to get that. I gotta get the Dratini incense. I have not been seeing as many Dratini as I want, and I need an AAA ingredient Dratini. I need a fiery herb Dratini so bad. I need it so bad. And I'm just not getting it. I'm just not getting it very well. At all. Clink. Caught. Done it. There we go. There it is. There's my... No, it didn't catch. It was an excellent throw. Thanks for not catching, Clink. You jerk. Fine. 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 Be that way. I'm going to catch a Durant. Clink. Jeez. Another excellent throw. Come on, let's go. You rascal. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have 8 Necrozma and not enough fusion energy. I don't think I got enough fusion energy either. I was not paying attention to that at all. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I caught a shiny Spearow yesterday in Pokemon Go. I forgot that I quit the game. Right. I should throw my phone away. Can't believe that Ganon escaped the seal. Link is a jerk, dude. Just a complete jerk. Just a jerky jerk face. No shinies there. Come on. Come on. 8,904 resets. Not resets. That's encounters. That is not resets. That's just encounters. I know Hisuian Gengar. It's very sad. It's truly very sad. I'm not proud of it at all. Out of all of, I'm very sorry. It happened. It absolutely happened. I'm not proud of it. But you know, it happened. What can I say? What can I say? Come on. Spearow, my goat. Chat. Nobody appreciates Spearow like GreatScotty fans. I'll tell you that for sure. I don't like that word. Viewers. It's probably the better word. 8,910. Almost 1,000 encounters above odds. I actually made you like Spearow more? No, I have failed. I have failed. What have I done? What have I done? I don't know if I can keep going on. That is seriously the worst news anyone has ever told me. It has been my mission, my quest, to teach the truth about Spearow so that everyone knows what a devious criminal mastermind he truly is. I have failed. I have failed you, chat. I have failed you. I should have known that the Spearow were taking over. But honestly, most regional birds are just normal birds. Yeah, but that's what makes them cool, right? Like Hoot Hoot Noctowl. I legit have a Noctowl that like lives outside my backyard. Like I love him. He's so sick. I legit, great. Guys, did I tell you about this? The run that I did the other night? Oh, it was sick, dude. I went out, I usually run in the morning, right? And I saw a coyote the other morning and it was sick. It was so sick. Love it so much. It was so cool. Loved seeing that coyote. But listen, I went for a run in the evening the other day, right? And as I was going for a run, I was coming out, like I was running literally right at the beginning of dusk. And I saw like 7 great horned owls just gliding by. It was so sick. Dude, it was like the coolest run ever. I'm just running around and so many owls, dude. Great horned owls. And then I look to the right and right there, barn owl. So cool, dude. I felt like I was in like Harry Potter or something. Like there were so many owls. It was so cool. Like that nature trail that I run on is my favorite place ever. There's so much wildlife there that like, I just didn't know. There's like a whole like city of owls just chilling. What do you call a group of owls? What is it? Is it a roost? It might be a roost. In my point of view, the Pidgey are evil. Then you are lost. I went to the store that had an owl living in it. Are you serious? Is it Flock? Am I that dumb? What? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Well, did you know that a group of ladybugs is called a loveliness? Does that not just bring a smile to your face? I love that. I think it's so great. I think it's so good. This is kind of where they sleep. Sorta. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, flock of owls. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a ton of sense, honestly. Yeah, no, I have a loveliness of ladybugs living in my bushes outside. It's great. Well, and some praying mantis too. I don't know what you call a group of praying mantis. Probably like predator or something. I have a predator of praying mantis living outside. But nah, Pidgeline is top ratings, but they're always better. They're always better than Spearows. Absolutely. Absolutely truth. Facts. Absolute facts. You could say anything is better than Spearow, and I would agree with you. I'd absolutely agree with you. Literally, that rock outside, better than a Spearow. Better than a Spearow. The scorpion that's likely living underneath the rock that is outside, it's probably at the same level as Spearow, not gonna lie. It's not quite below a Spearow, but you know, like, it's definitely, well, I mean, it's not quite, you know, I'm confusing myself here. It's probably better than a Spearow. Probably better than a Spearow. A parliament of owls. Oh, yes, because they're wise. Right? That screams wisdom. Parliament. That's so cool. So close to 9K. Dude, we're right there. 9K. 9K or shiny? What's happening first, guys? 9K or shiny? Hello. I spaced, I thought. Just birds in general. Fair. 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 I believed you. You could have said it was a feather of owls, and I probably would have believed you too, honestly. I think we're going to 10K. Yeah. That sounds about right. It sounds about right. Not tonight, though. Not tonight, though. We're not going to 10K tonight. Chat, we're going at 1K above odds. I think, maybe. Yeah, 91, 92. We could probably make it to 91, 92. And then I've got D&D tonight. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous about it. This is like the first time that I'm playing since I was kicked out. Okay, I wasn't kicked out. I wasn't kicked out. That's stretching the truth a little bit. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I spent a lot of time making my character this weekend. I think he's sick. I think he's pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just hope that the people in my group aren't just like, you're dumb. I am, I know, but I mean, I hope that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited about it. I'm nervous about it, but I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. No shinies. You should really let him rest and get some meds. Oh, crap. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't push him past his limit. Yeah, you know, I mean, it builds character. You know, it builds character. He'll get better. He'll be fine. You're gonna find 5 shiny Spearows just for saying that? Ugh, gross. Actually gross. One shiny Spearow is enough for me. That actually broke me, by the way. when I found that shiny Spearow, that actually broke me. I can't believe I phased on a soft reset Snorlax for a shiny Spearow. I can't believe that happened. That was a really sad moment in my life. Oh, man. No, but I think my D&D character is pretty cool. You know, like so the setting is I don't know if you guys are familiar with it's like, I think it's Blades in the Sheets is what we're playing. So it's kind of like a haunted town, you know, kind of thing. So like, yeah, my character, yeah, you know, like he's just kind of cool, you know, like he was like a nobility, and then, you know, his mom like disappeared or died. I'm leaving it open for the DM to be able to use that in story. And his dad just like completely changed, like from nobility to like criminal, small time like crime boss kind of guy, you know. My character doesn't like him because, you know, he just doesn't like him. TLDR, he doesn't like him. And he found out that like his boss is like trying, or like his dad is trying to like force him to do like a job for him, and he doesn't want any part of it, so he runs away. So I'm also leaving this open to the DM, where like, you know, his dad is like either just trying to like get him back by like sending thugs after him. And the thing is with this city, like, the ghosts, you can interact with ghosts. Like there's a lot of ghosts there. So like, I'm fairly certain if I read the rules, if I read it right, you know, like dead or alive, like my character could live on like as a ghost, I think. Maybe, I could be wrong. So dead or alive, my character's dad like could force him to do this job if he gets caught by the thugs. So it's just, I don't know. I thought it was a cool backstory personally, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just new to the game and I don't know anything. That's a real possibility too. We'll see. We will absolutely see. Can Kenya the Spearow be shiny? Yes, it can. At least it could in Crystal, Soul, or Silver, Gold, Crystal. I don't know if it can in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It's possible. Possible it can. My character uses spears and says ow when he gets hurt. No. Is D&D something you'd recommend trying? To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never really played it before. You know? This is, so that's not entirely true. I played it once with some guys like from my church group. And when we played, it was like a one-night campaign, right? And it was literally my first time ever playing, and I wanted to be cool. So I created a character that was like very loosely inspired, but also very much inspired by Gilderoy Lockhart, who he was just like so overconfident in himself, right? Like he was like, oh yes, it's good thing that I am here. I know how to handle these trolls like nobody's business. I've done it a billion times. Yes, haha, I can do anything. I'm so good. But genuinely, he doesn't know anything. And I thought it was funny because I genuinely don't know anything about D&D. I've never played it before. So like I could genuinely like truly embrace that character and live to its fullest potential. And we played through that, we had fun, and then I was never invited to play again. So I don't know if they liked my character. I thought it was funny, but maybe I was the only person laughing at the end of the day. Never invited again. Very, very sad. So it's a new group of friends that I'm playing with, and I'm hopeful that, that, you know, like my loosely Shadow the Hedgehog kind of esque based character, mixed with, yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm hopeful. D&D is so fun, especially if you're just willing to be goofy with it. You know me, I'm far too serious. Maybe it's not for me. I've really been working on my sarcasm lately, because my job said that we all need to be less sarcastic. And I've really embraced that, you know, that personality. I'm not sarcastic at all. So I don't know, maybe, shoot, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that before I committed to D&D. Man, That's actually hysterical. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought it was so funny, like playing that game, dude, where I literally know nothing, but I'm faking like I know everything and that I'm the most talented, the best warrior. Like, it was so funny. And I was like, I think I was a bard. Maybe I wasn't a very good bard, because maybe that wasn't a bard character. Maybe that would have been better, like, as, I don't know, what are the other classes? I don't know anything about D&D. Maybe that would have been better as like a different class, but I thought it was hysterical, and I think I was the only person laughing. I don't know. I haven't heard from them in a very long time, so I genuinely don't know. All I know is I was never invited again. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm willing to be goofy with it. I'm willing to be goofy with it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Nothing there. Sorry, Hisui and Gengar, I am singing the theme song still. I'm not doing that to antagonize you, I promise. I just have like a need to fill the silence. Nothing there. Nothing there. Gengar used glare. It's super effective. I am paralyzed. Nope. Well, now that song is going to be stuck in my head. It's a good one. I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to like get a D&D string. That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called. Chat, just go check out Paralyzed by NF. It's a good one. I like it. It's really fun. It's a good song. TBH, I didn't even notice until you brought it up. That's fair. That's fair. That sounds about right, actually. That sounds about right. Sorry. 90-26, 7, 90-27. 90-27. Come on. So 91-82. Hold on, am I dumb? 40-96, 91-82. Yeah, 91-82, right? That is the thing. That's the thing. You the goat? No, you the goat. What's up, man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well on this fantastic Thursday evening or Friday morning, wherever it is in the world that you are. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. 81-92, right? So 91-92 should be, that's 1,000 over odds. Yeah, okay, so that's where that's it. I can math. We're good. We're good. I gotta invest more in the math budget, guys. It's getting embarrassing how often math budget has been brought up in stream and how I've been delinquent in the math budget. Playing Arceus right now, that Mount Coronex remix is honestly too good for ears to handle. It's so good, dude. The music in that game is top tier. Dude, if we get anything like the music from Legends Arceus in Pokemon Legends ZA, that is going to be incredible. I am so excited because you know that the music in X and Y, top tier. That is S tier music for Pokemon music. That is good stuff, man. And I can't wait. Dude, best of luck. Are you shiny hunting for anything in the Mount Coronet region in Pokemon Legends Arceus? In Pokemon Legends Arceus? Nothing there. Nothing there. 90-42. If we truly believe the shiny will appear. I'm just scared the stuff I love about Arceus won't be in ZA. That's facts, bro. That is a genuine fear. That's valid. I'm gonna give that a valid status. It's possible, you know? What was your favorite thing about Legends ZA? If you had to pick one favorite thing, what was it? Let's talk about this. Let's hash it out, you know? Let's figure this out together. Try to see if we can get to a conclusion of Pokemon Legends ZA. My favorite thing about Pokemon Legends Arceus, and this I'm convinced is not going to be in, at least to the extent that it was in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I don't think it's going to be in Legends EA. And that was the Pokedex. I loved the fact that we were actually like researching the Pokemon, that we had to like feed them, figure out what their favorite food was, like use them in battle. That was so fun. That gave so much life to the game. And with how Pokemon Legends ZA has been introduced to the public, I don't think the Pokedex is going to be that extensive. I don't think that it's going to be quite like that. I believe that this is going to be basically, again, we know nothing about the game, right? We know nothing about the game, but my belief is that Pokemon Legends ZA is going to be more like Animal Crossing / more like the Heart Gold Soul Silver Safari Zone. I think that we're going to be given a job, an assignment for reconstructing the city, right? Changing the city around. And what we do will influence the spawns of the Pokemon near the city. Because we already know that we're not going all over Kalos in this game. We're staying really close to / in Lumiose City. So, with that being said, there's a lot of spawns right next to Lumiose City. It's the center of Kalos. That's pretty cool. But if we are doing like basically Animal Crossing, but Pokemon, then I believe that we're going to be able to like put in different like, elements into this city, buildings, parks, reservoirs, wells, stuff like that. We're going to be able to design the city in such a way that will influence the spawns. And that is going to be how we're going to be able to research Pokemon in this area. That's my belief. That's my belief that how the game is going to go. I hope that there is still a Pokedex element to this game, that there is still some sub-quests that we have to do. But I don't think that the game is going to be complete the Pokedex. I think it's going to be reconstruct the city, based off of what we've seen so far. I'm mostly just scared the stuff I loved about Arceus won't be in Legends EA, and mostly Cherubi and not Cherim. The whole noble theme, low knowledge on Pokemon, treating Pokemon like monsters or gods. Yeah, that was sick. I loved that in Legends Arceus. That was so cool. I absolutely loved that in Legends Arceus. I hope that's the case. I hope that it's not a futuristic Legends game. I think that there's potential for future Legends games, but let's be honest here. X and Y is one of the most underexplored regions, period. Like, there wasn't a third game in that series like there was like Pokemon Black and White 2, right? It didn't have a Pokemon Z. It had Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Those were technically the third versions of the game. There was a lot that was left to be explored from that story, So I'm hopeful that it's not a future like people have been speculating, because I don't think that's going to be the case. It has to be historical. It has to be something that happened in the past. That's what I think. Hello, Mr. Scotty. How's it going? Ben, good to see you, man. Welcome to tonight's stream, dude. Hopefully you're doing well. My dude, we are over odds for a shiny starter in Pokemon Heart Gold. This is how our shiny badge quest is beginning. It is beginning as an over odds hunt. We're almost 1,000 encounters over odds, and still no rascals have shown. No rascals have shown whatsoever. But how are you doing, my friend? It is good to see your face. I hope that you are having a wonderful Thursday evening or Friday morning. Wherever it is in the world that you are, I hope it is a good one. I hope it is a good one, my dude. 90-81. 91-82. We are nearly at 1,000 over odds. And I think that Shadow may be correct in his prediction that we're going over 10K. There's a chance that we are over 10K for this shiny. We have 83 votes, and Cyndaquil is leading the vote, and I love that so very much, and I hope that chat is right and that Cyndaquil is going to be shining today. That would make my whole day so good. It would be amazing. I would love that. It would bring a big old smile to my face. Nothing there. Thursday evening and it's good. Trying to get the kids in bed so I can chill and watch for a bit. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Hopefully the kids are having a wonderful Thursday evening as well. Hopefully they can get to bed at a good time. So I understand the need to relax a little, you know? Put your feet up. I love that for you, man. I love that for you, man. 9093. Yeah, I hope we get the Pokedex. At least similar to what we had in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I would absolutely be thrilled with that. That would make my whole day. Probably my whole year, honestly. I loved how the Pokedex functioned in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, the mini quests that we could do was so fun. And yeah, my hope is whatever we get for this game, I hope that we do get side quests like we had in Pokemon Legends Arceus, where we have the ability to just help out the town, just talk to people, you know, and just chill, you know, do some stuff, find the largest Buizel, give it away to some dude and let them be friends, you know. That's what I hope. I personally think that we are still going to have some of the like terror of Pokemon in this story. I wonder, like, my theory is this. I think that instead of alpha Pokemon, / we're still probably going to get alpha. This is my hope, I guess, for the game, right? Mega Evolution is back, right? What if instead of alpha Pokemon, it's Mega Pokemon? What if you're walking around and there's a Mega Scizor just chilling, you know? But he's the Mega of the area. He's the alpha, right? So he's going to attack anyone and anything. Mega Pokemon are in like constant states of agony and pain. They're going to lash out at everything, right? It makes sense. So imagine that they are the alpha Pokemon in Pokemon Legends ZA, right? And that's how you get Mega Pokemon. By defeating them, there's a chance that they drop the Mega Stone that's required to Mega Evolve that species. Just saying, that's my hope. That is what I believe the game is going to do. I could be wrong. That's my hope and my prayer. If it does that, that's going to be sick. That's going to be so cool. But will we get alphas? Alpha goes under the name of Arceus, under the theme of Arceus. It's true, it does. But the size variation has been so constant in Pokemon games, and it makes it so that like the size actually has a point in the Pokemon games if there are alphas, right? Like that makes sense to me. Now, it could be if they're wanting to differentiate the alphas in this region to the alphas in Pokemon Legends Arceus, they could do it in such a way that megas are, you know, essentially the alphas, and the mega energy from the ultimate weapon that recently fired that we're needing to repair from is what is enraging the Pokemon and causing them to go alpha. It could be something like that, which would be cool, but that's just pretty dark. I don't know if they would do that. I don't know, dude. I think the giant weapon or whatever it's called, I would not be surprised if they leave it out of Pokemon Legends EA, because I don't know if they're gonna want to cover that in the game. That's it could be pretty dark. It could be something. Or if it's not done, if it's not given justice, then that could upset long-term fans, because it's like, that was dumb. You know, like the ultimate weapon that was constructed, that wasn't very ultimate. You know, it wasn't even a weapon. Like, I don't know, dude. Well, they mentioned death in Arceus, so like maybe they're making progress in Dark. It's possible that Legends games are going to specialize in Dark. Like that's possible, right? maybe more mature themes. But they're gonna keep it rated E for everyone. There's no way that they're gonna make it like T, you know, they're gonna keep it E. Maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe. I don't know. What do I know, man? I just try to find different colored pixels on screens. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like death is a concept that's so common in games that it doesn't necessarily like amp up the darkness factor. But like the ultimate weapon being used to end all life, like, I don't know, that could, I don't know. Then again, I mean, this was back in the day, right? Majora's Mask definitely explored some more mature themes, but that was back in the day. I don't think, you know, I don't think it was truly, you know, T for teen if it released today. You know, I'm sure it would still be E for everyone, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, game ratings. Maybe it's just like, maybe that's not what they go off of. I don't know. I don't know. $91.35. Maybe Yveltal will take the life away and then Xerneas will bring the life back. I think that Yveltal is just misunderstood. I think that it's a bunch. It's all just, you know, I don't think it's true at all. I could be wrong. Who knows? But I mean, the Pokédex lies, bro. Like, what do we really trust from the Pokédex? You know? What can we truly trust? It's possible. I think I mean, you could be right for sure. Nothing. Did you know that 1 out of 1 people who think of the game will lose the game? Man, that's a lot of people who will lose the game. When you really think about it, Shadow, that sucks, man. I can't believe how many people lost the game just now. Wow. Wow. Also, I can't believe that was the first time in this stream. I've been live for 2.5 hours. And that was the first time that anybody has lost the game. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. You know what? I said it before and I'll say it again. Why do we fall? Why do we lose the game, chat? We lose the game so we can learn to pick ourselves back up, so that we can try again to not lose the game. That's why we do that. So we can learn, so we can grow, so we can better ourselves as a people, as a society, so that eventually there will come a day where we don't lose the game. That day is not today, though. Missed it. What game did we lose? Surely not the game. The game. The game. We have just lost it. Just lost the game. I had to zone back into this. What? You didn't like my motivational speech about the game? Guys, I'm trying to turn this around for us. I'm trying to make this L a W, man. If you get 2 L's together, you can make it a W. You can unsub. You can unsubscribe from that. That was, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that, chat. When do we get the Spearows on YouTube? Oh, you mean like as like a membership perk? The Spearows in the chat? I need to bully. I need a way to bully back. Ugh. I don't know. I need to actually look into that. I don't know how many, like, is it a number of members that we would need in order to like activate that more? Shadow, you were a follower of Kira. Whoa, whoa, hold on, Gengar. Hold up a second. Hold. Hold. Let's not go throwing any accusations. How did you know? What? Nothing there. $91.68. 91.82 is 1,000 encounters over odds. We are, technically speaking, due a shiny, but the game may have other plans. It may decide that my face was priceless. What? What? What are you talking about, dude? Do we need to make it an emote? Maybe get a screenshot of it and we can maybe make it an emote? I don't know. 5516. That's not the right number. But also 5516, thanks for subbing today. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys dropping the subs. 9174. Nothing. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Chat! We're gonna find this shiny. It's the last thing we do. Gonna happen. 91.80. This encounter puts us 1,000 above odds, and we got 1,000 above odds, but no shiny. I think I've actually got to go. I think I gotta go now. Because my D&D session starts in like 20 minutes. So I think I gotta run. But chat. Guys, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me today. Guys, it has been so much fun. I've loved doing this live with you guys. It's been a great time. It's been a really good time. We're 1,000 encounters above odds, and I think that's a good spot to end it for tonight. Now, I do not know exactly when I'm going to be live again next. I am hoping to be live tomorrow. I think that would be a great time, but I'm going to have to play it by ear. I don't really know. As well, when it comes to it, Saturday, may be able to be live then as well. I don't really know what my plans are, but I will keep you guys posted. If you haven't already, join the Discord for notifications on when and where I go live. I do need to go, I need to continue the Leaf Green Shiny Badge quest, which is exclusive over to TikTok, so we might need to go live on TikTok here shortly. But I appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. No shiny today, but that's okay. We're going to find it here very, very soon. I promise you that. Thanks for being here, guys. And I will see you in the next stream. Have a good one. Good night and goodbye.